A 17-year-old boy who was held by the Delhi police for killing a 65-year-old woman in South Delhi. Now, he could become the first juvenile to be tried as an adult. The Delhi police have told the Juvenile Justice Board, where the teenager was produced, that he should be tried as an adult for committing a heinous crime not once but twice. He had been apprehended earlier for the kidnapping and murder of a child 5 months ago after the child's father failed to pay a ransom of 60,000 rupees. The teenager apparently wanted to raise money to complete a dance reality show. My colleague Tanima Biswas now joins us for more on this. Tanima, horrific as both the crimes are in fact committed by the same person. What are the chances of him actually being tried as an adult?
Right, Divya, at this stage, the police have only communicated and in fact are filing a formal application at the Juvenile Justice Board in order to convince them that this person, a 17-year-old boy, should in fact be tried as an adult and not as a juvenile. After the amended act last year, the notification hasn't actually taken place, but the police feel that they still want to make a very strong case to the Juvenile Justice Board, and if the JJB actually agrees, then this teenager could in fact become the first juvenile in the country actually to be tried as an adult for being involved in not just one but two heinous crimes. Now, this is something which the JJB has to decide upon, something that the police really do not have much control on. But what also comes into the question as to whether or not the observation home, some reports should be sought from them as well, because just 5 months back this juvenile had in fact been involved in another murder, that of a child, and after being kept in that observation home for 5 months due to his good behavior, apparently he had been let off, he had been released. So whether there was some sort of a program officer from the observation home who was keeping an eye on the juvenile, whether they were trying to keep in touch with him, some sort of monitoring was going on or not, that's also something which needs to be questioned. But for the moment, in terms of the legality of things, the police have filed an application. They are seeking that this boy, this juvenile 17-year-old who has been involved in 2 cases of murder, should in fact be tried as an adult. But that's something that only the Juvenile Justice Board has to take a decision on.
Before we let you go, very quickly, have the police been able to establish the motive for the murder of the senior citizen?
Right, Divya, what has been the common thread in both cases of murder is that the boy apparently was trying to raise some sort of money in order to compete in a reality show. Previously as well, when he had been involved in that abduction and killing of a child, he had demanded a ransom of around 60,000 rupees, which the father of that child in that case had failed to pay, for which he had in fact later on gone on to kill that child. And even in this case, he had entered that senior citizen's home in South Delhi in order to probably get some opportunity to find some sort of cash or jewelry stored away in the house which he could get his hands on in order to raise money. So that seems to be the common thread between both the incidents, but the police are also trying to probably get more evidence at this stage. They have only arrested him, they have only apprehended him rather yesterday. Probably find more evidence later on in order to make their case stronger, if at all the juvenile is in fact tried in a trial court for adults and not with a JJB.
All right, thank you Tanima for bringing us details of this shocking story.